Way of the Hunter. Now, guys, I have a couple games that I hold very dear. One of them is Bassmaster, and another one is Way of the Hunter. Here's the maps. They're gigantic maps. This is the upper Midwest of the United States. There's a lot of mule deer and white-tailed deer and many other animals. Here's Transylvania. Some of you know about Transylvania. You're from Europe, and you know where Transylvania is. A lot of Americans do not. But if you're a European, you might like Transylvania. There's red deer and a wild boar and a lot of animals. It's also one of the biggest maps in the game. This is Alaska in the far northwestern section of the United States. Has caribou and moose, black bear and bison and just a million different animals. Sycamore Plains is Africa. Lions and Cape buffalo and kudu and a million different animals. Hyenas and just all kinds of different stuff. Battery Park is New Zealand. Some of you Europeans know about New Zealand. It's just a beautiful, scenic part of Europe. This is Lintukoto Reserve. It's Finland. And it was the last map DLC that was available for this game. It's a giant Finland map with red deer and brown bear and mountain reindeer, and lynx are some of the special animals in this. But I want to take you to Transylvania. Let's go. This was my first hunting game, guys, not Call of the Wild. This was my first real hunting simulation. Okay, so here's the encyclopedia. It shows all the animals I have discovered. And it tells you when they drink, when they eat, when they sleep. And you have to find their drinking spots and eating spots and their sleeping spots. Now, red deer drink at 9 a.m. Okay. And in my opinion, Transylvania here is among the prettiest maps in this game. It was developed by Nine Rocks Games over in Europe. This is not an American game. This is a European game. It was developed by Europeans. And you see my map. You see all the animals that I've found, all their drinking spots. All up and down this river, there's spots that you can activate. And it will activate these animal icons and tell you where the animal drinks and where they eat, where they sleep, where they drink. So if I've only got an hour to show you Transylvania, I'm going to take you to this area where there's a lot of red deer and some big ones. There's a ranking system from 1 star to 5 star. And of course, we're always looking for a 5-star animal. But I guess what I really want to show you on Transylvania, after all my time playing Transylvania, is the red deer. And later, I guess I'll show you the wild boar, the pigs. And you can see the beauty of this game is incredible. It's not like Call of the Wild. It's much, in my opinion, it's more realistic looking. It looks more real. And I just love booting up my copy of Way of the Hunter and going out to explore and discover hopefully 5-star animals. And the red deer should be this way. Well, there's many herds of red deer on Transylvania. You can also drive a vehicle around. There's multiplayer where you can play together with a bunch of other people. I think up to 4 other people can be on one map at a given time on multiplayer. But there's Hunter Sense, and I'll show you how Hunter Sense works. When we run into an animal, there will be this little dot that lights up where the noise is coming from. But you can only get that image of that dot when you have Hunter Sense turned on. And some people have complained about Transylvania, that there's not enough animals and, it's too hard and there's not enough. There's not enough animals. And I couldn't disagree more. I think it's just realistic, you have to hunt for the animals. It's a hunting game. It's not always a shooting game. If you want a shooting game, you get Call of Duty. If you want a hunting game, you get Way of the Hunter. Okay, red deer. There's a red deer right there. And I'm going to call him over. Okay, I guess I'll close the distance a little more. There could be, it looks like a 1 star. It's a young 1 star red deer on Transylvania. And he didn't make a sound. But I just found him with my binoculars. It does not look like a herd. This appears to be a lone male. Now he's making noise. And you see when I turn Hunter Sense off, that will disappear. So you always have to have Hunter Sense on. And for red deer, you need a tier 6 rifle. Okay, I'm going to take the shot. And that's lungs. That really should be a kill. It's just a nice, relaxing game, guys. There's not a ton of action. It's more like discovery and exploration and almost a little mystery, you know? Like, where are the animals and where are their need zones and where do they eat, where do they sleep, where do they drink? And if you're just starting out this game, I would recommend hiker easy setting because it's not hard to track the animals. If you have it on hard, it'll be very hard to track the blood. But if you have it on easy, the blood will glow like this. So if you're just starting out, unless you really want like a great challenge, start on hiker difficulty. But it's really not a hard game. It's quite enjoyable and pleasant and just fun to. And it's a Transylvania low quality red deer. But he's still going to be worth $342. You see that was a lung shot. Here's some more information. Wow, he had 91% genetics. Wow. More information. More information. And we sell. Now you can just see the beauty of this game. Guys, it is a work of art. And it's not just one little area. This map is absolutely, unbelievably big. That's why this game can only run on Series X and S or PS5 because it is so large. It's a high quality hunting game. And every single map, I think, is like under $10. but it's worth every penny. And what do we have here? Red deer droppings, eh? Looks fresh. Fresh dookie. From a red deer, guys. As we proceed to hunt this little stream for red deer. But this is the map I started on. I started playing Nez Perce a little bit, but it wasn't long before my interest about Europe and about hunting in Europe was piqued. And I felt the need, I felt I had to check out Transylvania. And I played through this entire map before even playing like a lot on an American map. And I am American. But for some reason, I was just drawn to Transylvania. And I really played it first. Okay, there's a couple bucks and a couple does in here, red deer. None of them are really high quality. But you can see the quality of the images here. The quality of this game. Oh, by the way, if you turn Hunter Sense off, you will get no information. But if you turn Hunter Sense on, you will get information. But you really do have to check the encyclopedia about, when these animals drink. Oh, and a 2-star appears. A 2-star red deer, guys. That'll be worth around $500 if you kill it and sell it. Oh yeah, he's matured. He's 2 stars. And now you can get a good look at and there's another one. There's a bunch of big ones coming in. It's a much bigger herd than I realized. That could be a 5-star back there. At the very rear, that could be 5. That's 4 stars. So what do you think, guys? Should I take the 4-star or let him grow into a 5-star, then harvest them? It's all up to you in Way of the Hunter. You can decide what you do with your herds. Although they do warn you that shooting females in this game can hurt the number of males that spawn in. So they instruct you not to shoot the females explicitly in this game. But you can for if you need a little money and you're starting out buying guns and binoculars and everything that you need. There's bows in this game and crossbows. I just don't know if I want to harvest this 4-star or if I want him to grow to be a 5-star. Oh, and you see my wind direction has spooked this herd of red deer. But at least you got to see the Transylvania red deer. You even got to see a 4-star red deer. There is a chance that I could catch up with them. And then I'll show you some of the pigs in Transylvania. Here they're called wild boar. But it's just smashing beauty. There they are. And I'm just going to try to harvest one from here, guys. With my big moose gun. You need a big gun for these. See if I can get a shot of one. I'm just going to take a small buck. I'm going to let the 4-star go because I want to get him when he's 5 stars. And animals grow in this game. 2 stars become 3 stars. 3, 4, and 4, 5, and so on. There's the 4-star red deer with the giant rack. And you can see how well done the animals are. I guess I'll just take this little guy in here. All right, let's go get him, and then we'll go off to see the hogs, the wild boar. I think I know where there is a herd of wild boar. I should know. I spent over 50 hours on this map. Mostly following all the watering holes. And that's how I found all the need zones. I just followed the water, guys. And it makes the game very easy. But if you want to challenge, you know, you can try Ranger difficulty. And I did not get him. A small amount of blood, I did not get him. Even though I zeroed in properly, there is zeroing in this game. A small amount of blood always means they survive. And I don't have much more time in my video, so I do want to take you to see some of the wild boar on Transylvania. Now this is the lowland forest. All in here is the lowland forest. And that's where most of the red deer are. Now over here in the grassland are some of the biggest pigs. Here's some wild boar. Here's some wild boar. I'm looking for one herd in particular of wild boar. Okay, what the hey, we'll just start up here. I believe this is the right spot for some of the better wild boar hunting on this map. Now let's check their drink time in the encyclopedia. Wild boar. They drink at 11 a.m. So we sleep. $11:15 looks good to me. All right. And we'll hunt pigs for the rest of this video. And the river is over in this direction. You can set markers for yourself. Guys, it's just a great hunting game, really. Don't want to miss Way of the Hunter. In some ways, it's even better than Call of the Wild, honestly. Look at how this looks. I mean, that looks exactly like Transylvania in real life. Exactly like it. Oh, gotta turn on Hunter Sense. If you want to hear the pigs and get notified of their whereabouts, but I hope you had fun watching this video. I'm trying to make it entertaining. It is a hunting simulation, so it's not like Call of Duty. It's not a super high-octane thriller. You're looking around for 5-star animals, and we have a boar. This is a young female, and see at the very bottom right of the screen, there's an arrow pointing to the west. That's my scent. My scent is blowing to the west. And you can spook animals with your scent in this game. And here we have a herd. Oh, and a 4-star wild boar. A male, mature 4-star boar. I'm not going to shoot this boar. I want him to become 5 stars. He's a beauty, though. Take a look at him. He's probably a few hundred pounds, but he's absolutely enormous. Transylvania wild boar. So I'm glad I got to show you some of the best animals to hunt on Transylvania. If you want boar, go to the grassland. If you want red deer, go to the lowland forest. That's where the best ones are. There he is, a 4-star mature. A real beauty. For a pig, he's a doozy. I might take this 2-star back here. Oh, and another 4-star. 2 4-stars. Wow. I knew this herd was good. I didn't know that it was that good. Now the wind is blowing south. So I might be able to sneak around. Oh, wait. They're only 80 yards away. I could spook this herd, but at least I showed you some 4-star wild boars. I spooked them. There they go. Oh, I'm out of bullets. That's not good. Well, there's nothing to do but track them. I got too close, guys. But you did get to see a 4-star wild boar, a couple of them. And I guess the rest will be up to you. Do you want to play Way of the Hunter? I'm not sure exactly where they went. But anyway, that's the wild boar. Now there's like 20, 30 minutes left in my video. This is the mountains. The far northern mountains of Transylvania. And here you can find brown bear, mouflon, so sheep, some red deer, some wolf, but the mouflon, they're a lot of fun to hunt. They're hard to sneak up on, but they're fun to hunt. And chamois and mouflon in here, in these mountains. And let's hunt a little bit in the mountains. Since you saw the red deer, you saw a 4-star red deer, you saw 2 4-star wild boar. This is the mountains area. And it is absolutely incredible looking. It looks phenomenal. And these are real. You can traverse all of this. So encyclopedia. We are looking for mouflon. They drink at 11 a.m. And we are looking for chamois, 11 a.m. So we need to sleep until the following day, 10:40. And we are ready to hunt the mountain animals. Oh my goodness, did I just do that? I did just do that. We are ready to hunt the mountain regions. And we're just going to go down this river. And there's all kinds of mountain creatures and animals just down this river in the middle of the mountains. And I can hear twigs snapping. There is something nearby. Okay. I will say one thing about the mountains, that the animals here are quite easy to spook, to scare away. But that makes it good, guys. That you don't want some easy hunting game that's always easy. That's always a big gimme, you know. That's kind of like Call of the Wild. I have a lot of respect for Call of the Wild. I think in some ways Call of the Wild is a better game, but not always. In some ways, this is a superior hunting game. And we hear a gray wolf, a Transylvania gray wolf, and here are some mouflon. These are like mountain sheep. And I wonder if we'll get lucky and see a real special, a real unique one, like the red deer we saw and the wild boar we saw. That's a female. That's a female. And my scent is blowing away from these creatures, so they will not easily detect me. But I'm glad you got to see some of the mountains of Transylvania and some of the mouflon. Guys, I'm really not sure if that's how you pronounce that or if it's mouflon. And there's gray wolf about 200 yards in that direction. And they're worth a lot more than mouflon. And you see these yellow spots. This is a feeding zone for a gray wolf. So as you analyze it, that spot will be unlocked on the map. And it will show you from now on, gray wolf is here. And that's how you uncover the need zones. And they're all over the watering holes, the streams, the lakes, the rivers. And you can find a lot of animal spots that way. There they are. And here comes a mouflon. It's a sheep, a mountain sheep. And you can see just the models are just very good. They look great. It's a real high quality hunting game. Okay, we have a 1-star. 1-star male. And another 1-star young. There's an adult and a young. And another adult. 2 adult males and a young male. I'm going to climb up here to get a good shot at them. And you see these mountains are just so realistic looking. They look so cool. And I guess I'll just take one. I'll take a male. With my whitetail gun, my deer gun. Not the big gun. Also, a couple secrets to Way of the Hunter. If you crouch like that with the circle button, your wobble will decrease. See how it's wobbling? And then another tip is pressing the L1 trigger, hold your breath. It steadies your aim for a few seconds. And then you have to take a breath. I guess I'll take this guy in here. Got him. And there go the rest of them running off. Just really cool graphics, really well done hunting game. Absolutely phenomenal. For a hunting game, you know, like if you've ever played some of the older hunting games that just nowhere near this good. It's a mouflon. Got him in the lungs and the liver. Some information. He's worth not too much money. But guys, I did not find this to be a very difficult hunting game on hiker mode. But it is very pleasant. The amount of work that went into building this must have been enormous. But I hope you enjoyed some of Transylvania here. I certainly did. Even though I didn't shoot any 4 stars, I'm kind of hoping for them to turn into 5 stars, and that I can fill my lodge with their statues. You can taxidermy anything in this game and put it up in your lodge. You do have to pay for it to be put up in your lodge. There should be a herd of chamois around here, and that's like a form of goat. It's like a small mountain goat. And there should be a herd of them nearby, because on the map it says chamois right here. Somewhere right in here, there's going to be a herd of chamois. Sometimes they're there, but they're just obstructed, and you just can't see them right away. And it's very easy to spook these mountain goats, before you even see or hear them, but very often you get notifications where the animals are. If they make any noise, Hunter Sense will pick it up. I thought I saw one up there. I guess not. But these mountain goats, they're a lot of fun to hunt. And they're real spooky. They spook real easy. But this Transylvania episode is nearly in the books. And as you can see, the mountain section of Transylvania is not to be missed. It's a phenomenal hunting game. And you can see the mountains off in the distance, and it's just a work of art, man. This whole game is just like that. It's just majestic and beautiful and just very pleasurable game to explore. And you can just feel the attention to detail, the hard work. That must have went into putting every rock in place and building the mountains and putting all the trees in place, all the grass and the dirt roads, and just all the little details come together. And so you look at that. This is a really cheap game. It's like $30 for this map and for Nez Perce Valley. And so, some of these maps get like very real life, like thunder, like lightning storms. And it can be quite interesting. Also, there is night hunting equipment. You can hunt at night. There's night vision binoculars, night vision rifle scopes, and you don't have to sleep through anything. You don't have to go to a need zone or anything. You can just free hunt without using any information or without using any need zones. And you can just go and explore and discover. But in the mountains, it can be quite tricky. And it's not like some of the other parts of the map. It's more of a challenge. In the mountains, I must say. A 2-star mature. Mountain sheep mouflon. And you just see those shiny golden spots. You just go there and you click square and you'll uncover a special animal need zone. Some more mouflon sheep. I'm going to go ahead and take this 2-star mature. And you see there's zeroing on your rifle and there's zoom. When you first get your scopes, it'll be like this. You're like, why isn't this, zoomed in? Because you have to magnify it yourself. You just press up, 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 up. And it'll go to your desired. And then you zero in. This is 100 yards. Now I'm zeroed in. And I got my 2-star mature male mountain sheep mouflon. I just press square. And there's mountain goats here as well somewhere. But we got really lucky with the sheep. A bunch of sheep in the mountains. And here's my sheep. Oh, a spine shot. Wow. I thought I got him broadside, but I guess not. Yeah, I did get left lung. I got some of the left lung, but mostly the spine. Oh, I've shot this animal before. So I shot him in the spine before and he survived. This time I shot him in the left, right lung, and an artery, and I got him right away. He's worth almost $200. We'll take it. I'd like to get a mountain goat, a chamois, to show you them. But it's not really fast paced, There they are. Wow, a really successful video. A 4-star red deer and a huge herd of red deer. Then 2 4-star wild boars. A big herd of wild boar. A bunch of mouflon in the mountains. And a huge herd of chamois. Mountain goats, mountain sheep, and mountain goats. And I got to show you a little bit of the mountains. And the entire northern section of this whole level is mountains. All right, we have a 1-star adult male. 1-star adult male. 1-star adult male. A female. A female. And a mature female. And that looks to be all of them. So I'm just simply going to take out one of these males. Adult. 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 And we'll take out a mountain goat. A little chamois. With a white-tailed deer rifle. So thank you for coming on this little journey about Way of the Hunter. If you watched to the end of the video, I sure appreciate you bearing with me and enjoying this with me. And I hope you get Way of the Hunter. We need more games like this that are clean and family, well, about as clean as hunting can be, and family friendly, and just good, excellent, excellent works of art. And that will be the end of the video. Thank you for watching.